Hey Missy. Hey ladies. All right. I'm going to leave my comments on the phone there because they don't seem to show up on my computer ever this year. So let's start with the collective energy update. Now, what do I want? I want that. I'm just going to pop a link below for the ladies on Facebook here. This is for the free Matrix Exodus event coming up starting Monday, actually. So it's very relevant to the collective energies I'm going to be speaking about. So, turn myself down there. Okay, collective energies. I was sitting with God, Source, Creator, whatever you want to call it, okay, this morning, and I was like, what do we want to know right now? What do the ladies need to know? Anyone that's going to hear this message, in fact. And the message was really strong. Just because it hasn't happened yet for you doesn't mean it's not going to happen, okay? Just because whether it's the weight hasn't dropped, or the love hasn't arrived, or the business hasn't bloomed, or the pain hasn't cleared, doesn't mean you're behind or you've done anything wrong, okay? This is quite often a sign of initiation, and I know it gets frustrating when you found yourself in a pattern for maybe 10 or 20 years, okay? That's because the matrix seduces you into this collapse energy. It literally hijacks the dimension of your mind, and it whispers to you so intelligently so that you think they're your thoughts, and you're thinking, oh, I'm stuck, I'm too late, it's over, okay, I missed the window. But hear this, that delay it's not even real, even though I know it's playing out in your reality, okay? The detour energy, we can shift that into realignment, okay? It doesn't have to stay that way. So the thing that you're still dreaming is dreaming you back. The vision is not dead, okay? The frequency is not lost, and your field is still active, and heaven is still responding to you, okay? Always, always, always. So today, the invitation is to unplug from those false timelines of fear, of failure, and we're going to unplug from the lie inside the free Matrix Exodus event. Link is below. That if it doesn't happen fast enough, it's not going to happen at all. Okay, let me know if you've ever found yourself thinking those thoughts. We're going to return you to your divine rhythm, because in God's timing, you're never late. You couldn't be, okay? So just feel that message just feel that message. Let me know if it lands for you, if you've ever felt yourself thinking those thoughts, because the truth is it's actually never, ever, ever over. That was the core message today. That was the strong, strong message. So, hey April, hey Christina, you're so excited for the event. Yay. Hey Christy. Okay, awesome. Good morning, Rachel. So let's go into hey Katie. Let's go into the individual card pulls. Let me know if that collective message landed for you, and just pop a yes in the comments if you would like a card. And please just remember that I can only see a small snippet of comments, and I don't go in order, I go with who I can see who has said yes. So you might have to just keep popping your yes in the comments. Love this message. Yes, I've been thinking that way previously. We're going to unhook those little claws that the Matrix has had in you, Christina. Okay, Christy Harper, I see you. I can see some comments on my computer, which is awesome. Okay, Divine Mother, what would you like? Thank you. Oh, Christy, the door is open. Woohoo! Pure intention can open doors in the universe and make the impossible possible. Literally, believe deeply in goodness and watch the magic happen. So when we shift from that thinking, oh, I'm stuck here, or I've been dealing with this problem for way too long, this is my life and it's always going to be like this until the day I take my last breath, that is the greatest lie. The truth is we can shift energy in a couple of seconds, okay? It is simply the matrix that wants us to think we are stuck, literally, okay? Love that for you. You've literally opened new doorways and we know that. Okay, beautiful confirmation for you. Kate Louise. Okay. So, Kate, the invitation for you is to... Where's my face here? Hold on. There I am. Okay. So, Kate, the invitation for you is to forge a new path. When you make new choices, you create new results. Let go of old patterns and embrace the power of possibility. You are fully supported. So again, you might have been dealing with a problem for 10 years. You might think that's the way it's always going to be, but it's not. And I've literally had women come to me after dealing with something for 10 years and we shifted it in one fucking second. Not 1 second, one session, right? And a big part of this is realizing that actually you are the one who's the master of your reality and you are not here to be dictated to by the outside world, aka the matrix paradigm. You can forge a new path in any new thought, in any now moment. It does not have to be like this. I love how this is the collective message for today. It's never over. Ever, 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 ever. Love that. Love that. Okay, April. For April, yes. Okay, April, the energetic pull. So a true master knows that you create through your actions, okay? Do not hesitate when you feel the energy pulling you. Follow it fearlessly and move worlds. Yes! So, if you're feeling the pull, some of you might be feeling the pull to do something completely different than you've never done before. You want to be following those pulls, okay? Those are the little breadcrumbs from your soul. They're going to lead you there, 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 and there until one day you look back and go, oh my God, my life is not, it doesn't even resemble what it used to look like. Right? So follow the pull, even if it's different to what your mind is trying to tell you what your path should look like. That's the important piece there, okay? Okay, Rachel L, I see you. Would you like Rachel to know for hers for today? For Rachel, yes it is. Rachel, let go of negative people and toxic beliefs in your life. Your time on earth is precious, okay? Invest it wisely and be mindful of who you spend time with. And that can include be mindful of the thoughts you are allowing to feed into your life. Like I said, we're going to be focusing on this next week in the Matrix Exodus. It's a free event. The easiest way for the underworld spirits to hook in and attach to you is through the dimension of your mind, because they're so sneaky. They come in and it sounds like your own bloody voice. So you'll sit back and think, oh, I'm comparing myself to that woman. She's way better than me. Why would anyone want to hire me because I don't do it like her? Boom. You take it on as truth. You've opened up a gate to the darkness or the lower world, whatever you want to call it. It's not as dramatic as it sounds, but it does then affect you. Because now that thought process is going to loop and loop and loop because you've now feeded that into your ego, your subconscious, and it's now a truth in your reality. So what are we going to be doing next week? We're going to be removing those underworld spirits that are feeding your mind the lies. And we're going to recode your ego and your subconscious so that that is no longer a part of your operating system. Okay, so ladies, I did pop that link below. If you're not in there, it's, oh my gosh, going to be one of the most powerful spaces to be in this year. Really. Ooh, so strongly, April. Beautiful. Okay, who else? Okay, Rachel W, I see you. Okay, would you like Rachel to know her high score today? Rachel W. You. Ooh, okay, Rachel. Authenticity attracts. I love this for you. Being authentic attracts the right people and it repels the wrong ones. When you stay true, you naturally filter out those that don't align with your path. And what happens to you, beautiful heart-centered souls who want to be authentic and you want to be real and you want to attract your soul aligned clients? The thing with this energy is when you are attracting your soul aligned people by being authentic, you are repelling the wrong ones. I will give you a beautiful example of this. I have started sharing more openly about the Sasquatch beings, the hairy man beings, and I have had comments calling me nuts, telling me I'm on drugs. Someone laughed at me for saying we once coexisted as in harmony and we will once again. That's my truth. That is true. I connect with these beings telepathically. But what's that doing? The people that are going to stay in my world vibe with my vibe, right? And it works. So the sooner you can get over the fear of being judged, the sooner you can just lean back and be yourself, which is, it just feels so much more easier when you don't have to, censor yourself to be likable or palatable. You can just be you, knowing that it attracts the perfect people for you, but it also repels the ones that are not. And if I am truthful, that's probably been one of the hardest things for me to personally overcome in my business, is that judgment. But it never, ever, ever stops me. Okay, that's the difference. All right, who else have we got here? Yay, Trish. So looking forward to it. Oh my gosh. Who have we got here? Okay, Tegan. Tegan, I see you. Today. Okay, Tegan, soul awakenings. You are quite irresistible when your mind and heart pulse in the same rhythm. So why spend the days fighting yourself? You have better things to do. If anyone's been on since the start, can you see the theme of today's messages? So how do we get our mind and our heart to pulse in the same rhythm? Yes, we can use somatic tools to go into heart-brain coherence, but if your mind is being fed lies from spirits who we've unconsciously allowed into our life, then it makes us go against ourselves. That's what happens. It's not hard to stop that, to change that, to exit the matrix, which we're doing in the Matrix Exodus event. Then you're beautiful. The dimension of your mind, the dimension of your heart can pulse as one, which creates this beautiful electric and electromagnetic energy, which is magnetic to all of the beautiful things you're pulling into your life. Right? So be super mindful of the thoughts you are taking on as truth. Everyone. And it happens to everyone until you know what you know, which is, oh my God, it's not mine. It's a trapped spirit I can send to the light. The doubt spirit, the fear spirit, they are souls who are living on this earth with that wound. Okay, Janice C, I see you. Okay, Janice, behold beauty. When you insist that the world is hostile and others are your enemies, don't be surprised that it is so. Self-fulfilling prophecies fortunately work both ways. So I literally did a reel, I think, on this today, that our words are spells, they're codes. You're either speaking medicine or poison. So that's what this means. And the thing is, we've been indoctrinated into a society that speaks like that. So we think it's normal when we're saying things like, shit, this always happens to me. Ooh. And it is so, right? Or things like never getting clients, or whatever it is for you, okay? Whatever it is for you. Emmy! Okay. Emily C. Okay, would you like Emily? That's good, thank you. Okay, Emily, everything is here. Embrace the spiritual belief that everything already exists in the here and now. Live in the present moment and be grateful for what you have. So again, when we can shift the energy, and I witness it, so many of us forget to actually, thank you, I love it too. We forget to be grateful for what we already fucking have. And that's one of the most beautiful messages that I receive from the Sasquatch people is, have a look at them. They literally live in community by the law of divine one. They don't need things. And they live happy, joyful, fulfilled lives. But humans go, my house isn't good enough. My car's not good enough. I don't have enough, blah, blah, blah. So for you, Emily, this is more everything, and I spoke about it at the start, whatever you are dreaming is dreaming you back. But what can you do to collapse that timeline? And I think actually it would be really good for you to come to the Free Matrix Exodus event next week, Emily, because it's all about getting those underworld spirits out of the dimension of your mind so that you can see God's truth. Of course I'm going to live where I want to live. Of course I'm going to meet the love of my life. Of course I'm going to have children, etc., etc., etc. Right? Does that make sense? But it starts with us. Hey, Haley. How are you, beautiful woman? Let me know if you like a card. You're welcome, Tegan. Okay? Whatever you are dreaming is dreaming you back, but what can you do? Well, we can stop taking on the matrix lies. That's literally what I'm teaching next week, and I'm going to pop the link again below for you, ladies. Oh, let's do that. So that's the event. So many great reminders today. Right? And it's so perfect for the lead up to the Matrix Exodus event. Like, boom, you are powerful. Boom, you're the creator of your reality. Boom, you can literally have, do, and be anything you want. If only you weren't to take on the lies. Yeah? Yes! Okay, Trish C, I see you. Okay, that's for Trish. Instant manifestation, Trish. Soul and mind are working together to create a dream in your heart. You have nothing to lose. You carry the dream. Your intention is pure. Be ready to receive. Boom. Need I say more? That's literally, there you go. Confirmation. It's happening for you. That's all you needed today. Yep, it's working. What you are doing is working. Yay. Emily, totally. Yay. Great cards. They are friggin' great cards. And it's funny, I was going to be pulling other cards, but I picked up a different deck as I was just starting, and that's obviously the deck that's supposed to be used today. So we're going to be removing a lot of matrix energies next week. Please come prepared. Maybe you have something to eat before you pop into the group to listen to the audios. You will need to be hydrated. Okay, we're going to be releasing a lot of matrix gases. That means burps. When you burp, you are literally releasing matrix gases. It's a good sign. All the things. So this is, what are they even? What is this deck? Is that it? The Mystical Forest Oracle card? Mystical Forest Oracle cards. Just the Mystical Forest Oracle cards. I will be creating, so if you haven't been following me on YouTube, I've started uploading regular videos going to the lands locally to us where there have been encounters with the hairy man, and just seeing what we get, seeing if we can communicate with the spirits of the land and the hairy men beings. So we're literally just another form of human, really, but I don't like using the word evolved because I feel like it puts people above and beneath, but you could liken them to an evolved human. They are interdimensional. They are highly psychic, right? Hey, Tammy. I should have filled my water up. Tammy D. What would you like Tammy to know for her high school Tuesday? That one. Yeah, okay. Perseverance, Tammy. You have the power within yourself to conquer any challenge and come out stronger on the other side. So trust in your resilience and your ability to persevere. So the collective energy update I brought through at the start before I started pulling cards was literally that. Okay, nothing is ever over, and everything you were dreaming is dreaming you back. Literally, that's the message. Okay. So perseverance. It doesn't matter how long you have been trying to clear something or call something in. It's only over when you let it be over. All right. So, yes, I'm ready. So ready. It's going to be a powerful week next week. Oh, thank you, Christina. That's so beautiful. And I receive. That's gorgeous. Okay, so Christina. Ooh, Christina, raise the bar. When you set a higher standard for the people and situations in your life, you create space for new levels of joy and abundance. Rise above old patterns. Something I do most mornings now is I ask God to bring me into his light, into his light, take me higher so that I can see the highest truth and perspective of everything in my life today. I ask him to lift me above the Maya. Okay, that means lift me above the collective noise, pain, suffering, the collective energies. We don't want to be hooked into that. You can hold love, care, and compassion for the world without being brought down into it. Okay? So raise the bar. Another thing I do, giving you all my keys and codes today. Another thing I do is I ask God to align my will and my mind with his divine will, plan, and standard for my life. Okay? Now, do not be surprised when you raise the bar for your life if things fall away. Humans get so scared about this part. That's why I'm so grateful I lost everything a couple of times over in my life, because I'm in a place where I'm just moving with the energy. I'm just going with the flow. People fall away, they fall away. Yes, it hurts, but that's that. Okay, and what does that do? It opens up new pathways and portals to possibilities for your life so that you can align to a higher timeline. Okay, so let me know if that lands. So we're starting Monday here in Australia, the Matrix Exodus. That'll be a Sunday for lots of you. There's no set times. I'm dropping audios each day. Okay. So you just come in and listen to the codes, receive the codes, and go on with your beautiful day, and you will get 7 days access to that space, unless some of the ladies have been upgrading to VIP to keep all of the audios and receive some extra support that week. So if you've got questions about the codes I'm dropping, you do that in the VIP space and I'll answer them. You're welcome, Tammy. That's been a big message today, is perseverance. Don't quit on yourself. Don't abandon yourself. If you keep going, it will work. That is literally the difference between successful people and people who aren't successful. One didn't give up. Oh, I love this. So many people have been falling out. It's okay. It is okay. I had a girlfriend in my life who literally dropped off the face of the planet and just stopped. Never returned a phone call again. I was like, okay, the contract is over. It hurt, but I understand on a spiritual level why that happened, and it's okay. It's okay that that relationship ended. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay, beautiful women. I am so excited to start on Monday. If you've got any questions, just let me know. We're going to close this up. I love the theme. I love the theme. Don't quit. Don't ever quit on yourself. Don't abandon yourself. Whatever you are dreaming is dreaming you back, and you can literally create anything you want to. And I'll be teaching you in the Matrix Exodus how to work with the dimension of your mind, so that instead of feeling like something that's sort of controlling your life, you are directing your mind. So yay. Beautiful women, I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you next week. Mwah. Bye.